Hi everyone! Alex is here, and today is the first episode of the Newsroom. So, I hope that you will like it, and let's start. Meet Mojo, a new programming language that takes Python simplicity and C++ high performancing. So, what does it do? So, this is designed for AI and high computing programming. And in general, if the Python is one of the most useful for AI applications, there is a problem that Python wasn't created firstly for such reasons. And this is the main reason why Mojo can just change the game of our AI building. Why? Because firstly, it has simplicity as a Python and it's also compatible with Jupyter Notebook. Who don't know what it do? It helps you to route your models and run them much more effectively. And in general, it also supports typing, it supports tabs directly into hardware optimization. Yeah, and in general, benchmarks show that Mojo has significantly high performance than Python. And in general, that can lead to a new era of AI because the Python has a problem with his performance on speaking. They're trying to update that and make it much more better, but not so good right now, sadly. But Mojo hopefully will change the game. So it was created by Modular, and it takes an attention from AI developers. So let's see how all this AI world will change. Python has reached the highest level of its popularity. So by TRB index, it is taking 30% of global market. So it will take all the automatizations, AI applications, and in general applications that are created right now, 30% of them are created in the market by Python. So it's significantly just change the game of all the world programming, and you'll see more Python programmers much sooner. And sadly, I think because of that, Go and Rust are sadly lost ground, but we hope them to recover soon. LFortran is a new LLVM-based compiler for Fortran. And probably you don't know what's that. So Fortran is a programming scientific language approximately 6 years old, and it helps data analyzing, data scientists for doing all the stuff that they're supposed to do. And what this update will help. So it takes Python-like capability and interactability, and that will help to build applications with better speed, clarity, and it will be much easier for use. And in March 2025, it will take 8 of 10 most popular libraries into this compiler, and one of them is SkiPy. Who knows how to create LM knows this framework. So we'll see how it will impact all of the world. I don't think that there will be some things that will change your life after that, but it really will be a game changer for people who are writing on Fortran. Esoteric programming languages. Is it a joke or a real programming? So, what's that? In general, when you're a developer, you wanted to discover some new opportunities for you. You wanted to fixing and in general problem solving to be faster, and that's the thing that with your experience, with a lot of exercises, tasks, so you can take it. But there is one more way. It's esoteric programming languages. They will help you to just broke your brain how it should work, and you'll discover a new reality. With such programming languages, new paradigms are created, and in general, everything can be changed with that. So, there are a couple of them. Probably you don't know them, and you'll discover some interesting things. So, for example, we have Shakespeare, and you write the code as a dramatic monologues, and it's really scripts. It's really how it works. It's theater scripts, and that's Shakespeare. We have also Brain uses only 8 characters, and the code is gibberish, but it runs. We don't know how it works, and that's only 2 of them. There are really a bunch of them, but my favorite is Whitespaces. So Whitespaces, it actually written only on spaces and tabs, and if you wanted to code that, everything's invisible. I can't understand how you can work with that, but that's definitely what I wanted to check. Please write down in the comments what of these 3 programming languages you wanted to check, because they're not using in production, of course, but they can be used for you to discover once more time new opportunity to check your knowledge of the programming and maybe to find something new. Who knows, maybe you will create a new paradigm. Collapse OS. No, really, Canadian developer Virgil Dupers, he has created a Collapse OS. So what does it do? Kind of thinking what will be if the internet will down or all of your electronics will drop. So this thing should help you. In general, this programming language is written on the Force. It's a reliable and easy and effective programming language that can in general connect to a lot of devices and can make in general a lot of things, and this programming language should be the first electric IT in the after collapsing of the world, because it can be reliable and it can be encapsulated, and yeah, so it what it was said. And honestly speaking, I hope all of us never try that in a production sphere, but it will be interesting just to check out. So that's the developers. So there are less and less ideas for creating a new programming languages, because even Collapse OS is already created. Meet MoonBit. It's a brand new programming language that is created for WebAssembly, and with that you can create safe, fast, and just cross-platform development. So that MoonBit is a Rust-like syntaxes that support templates, gibberish collections, typing, and all of the modern programming things that should programming language has. So in general, you will take that for working with your LLMs. That's the thing why this programming language was created. So it will help you to fastly and easy connect your LLM to any of your development. And that's a new thing, so there could be some problems with that, but that's really interesting how it can change the world for WebAssembly programming. This time has come. All the developers have been waiting for that. So Microsoft Build, Google AI, and WWDC are here. So 2 of them have been already gone, and it was interesting. So I'm not a big fan of such presentations, but there was a lot of interesting things for Copilot, Windows subsystem, Grok 3.5, also Google AI. I think everyone knows about new things that our Google Meet will do, especially with auto translation, Android 16, Gemini Live, and Android XR. So all of such things you can check. We don't know what will be in an Apple WWDC, but probably it will be a new version of iOS, and in general updating for Apple Intelligence. So we'll see. I don't know what there will be, and maybe you're watching that after the 9th of June and you already know what has happened. So please write down in the comments, it will definitely help us. In May 2025, Microsoft notified all of the .NET developers, .NET 8 and 9, about the issue that they have, and that's a really big one. So it calls CVE 2025-26646, and in general it helps attackers to manipulate with your file names or passes in MS build, and that allows to manipulate process by spotting trust content. So in general, what it impacts for? Such things can comprise the development and CI/CD environments, leading to potential unauthorized access and data manipulating. So Microsoft addresses all the developers to upgrade that systems that they have as soon as possible, because that's a really big problem that can cause in the future for a lot of developers, and no one knows when it can be attacked. So please remember, safety first. That's all. Thanks for watching first episode of Newsroom, and on speaking, I would to thank you, all of you who are watching that. You're inspiring me to create a much more interesting and new content that I can make something better for you, that you like, that can help you to understand programming better and in general will impact your life. So I also think that you like these transitions, and please write down in the comments below if you think some interesting updates, interesting things that I can do. I'm really wanted to make better videos for you and better content, so thanks that you are here. Wishing you all the best and looking forward for second Newsroom.